I'm going to color my hair using the generic gloss liquid hair color, which is also a Demi Permanent, and I'm using the color 7NB. And I'm also using the generic liquid processing solution, which is lower than a 10 volume. It's either a 6 or a 7. You can look online. It'll tell you. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you directly on the bottle, or at least I couldn't find it on the bottle. And I want to tell you that you can hear it. It's very liquidy, and this is also a liquid. It's not a gel or a cream, but when you combine the two, it actually becomes gel-like. And this is what it looks like when I combined the liquid color with the processing solution. It looks fairly orange. I'm not worried. Like I said, I'm going to just put it on my hair, and I'm sure it will work fine. It says to keep it on for 20 minutes if you don't have gray hair, 40 minutes if you have gray. So I put the generic 7NB Demi Permanent on my hair. This is what it looks like. I'm going to process for 20 minutes because I don't have gray hair anymore. It says 40 minutes if you have entirely gray hair. And I did prime the resistant grays with my Ion 10 developer. That was just my preference to make sure that the processor really works on those sides and the front. And I'm going to leave it on for 20 minutes. So this is how it looks after about 20-25 minutes. Doesn't look as red. It darkened up quite a bit. I would tell you the Ion used to scare people. I read about how dark it came on their hair as it started to process. This one doesn't seem to be as intense, and it's probably because maybe it has a lower developer being used, but the back definitely is dark. So I'm going to rinse it out now. This is how my hair looks now that I've rinsed it out. You can see it looks like I expected it to look, actually. I actually think it looks a little less dark. It was not as intense when the color was changing when the product was changing on my hair. So it didn't scare me anyway. And I'm putting the same color over my hair. I did not go up a color value or down a color value. I just used a different product. So I'm going to then blow it dry. And I do have products that if my hair was to turn, since this is NB, which is a neutral blonde brown. So if my hair starts to look a little brassy, I can use a purple product. And if my hair starts to look a little too red, I use these Amika teal drops. And these teal drops are blue, so they counteract the red in my hair if it starts to look too red. So let me dry it and I'll show you how it looks. Here is the side-by-side snapshot of what my hair looked like prior to using the generic gloss. So on the left is the Ion Demi Perm. It's a color 7NB. It's a medium neutral blonde. That's the way they describe the Ion. It's a little more yellow, a little less brown. On the right, the generic gloss liquid Demi Perm is also color 7NB, but they call it a light neutral beige brown. And it does look a lot more brown. It has a little bit more of a mushroom color to it, maybe, in my opinion. I do like the way this color looks better on my hair than the Ion. This is what my hair looks using the 7NB by the generic brand from Sally Beauty Supply. I just had my hair recently cut, so it is a little trimmed up neatly. It does have a little bit of a reddish tone to it, which does not bother me because, like I said, my mother is a redhead. But what I will say is that I think it was a little bit easier to apply because I could use the bottle, which I've already also said. And here's the back view if you want to see. Let me see if I can get it better. There, you can see the back. It looks very even. And I will say, I probably washed my hair maybe twice because I washed it right before I got my hair cut, and I washed it one other time before that. So this is how the color is holding up, and I really like it.